The amount of time we get is unknown. We can't make more time. The part of life we actually live is small. How many hours each day are wasted time? How many? When gone, time is gone forever. Deferring life until later is like saving sex for old age. Welcome to Goose Pond Hideout with Rob. None of us knows how much time we have on this rock flying around the sun. And what got me thinking about that today is Susan Wojcicki just passed away on August 9th. You may know who Susan is, you may not. Just, quick, real brief, is Susan's garage is where Google got their start. And the guys, rented the garage from her and started Google. She became Google employee number 16. Employee number 16 at Google. She was the first marketing executive. And, things progressed along, and in 2013, 2014, she became the CEO of YouTube. And the way YouTube is today for us is pretty much because of what Susan did. Now, and again, it's about our time is short on this planet. She passed away. She was 56 years old. 56. And it, excuse me. I'm kind of choked up a little bit. Even though I never met Susan, in all my trips from, about 2011 to all my trips out to Google headquarters for meetings and things out there, and all my trips, especially to YouTube headquarters. Yep, that's me going down the big red slide in YouTube headquarters in 2012. I never met Susan personally, so we never had like a sit down together or anything like that. So I don't know her. So I'm not going to talk about her choices in life. And with her passing at age 56, she obviously became, very wealthy and's got a lot of money. But I'm sure the family would rather have, her around and spend time with her. And so that's kind of the point, is none of us knows how much time we have. We don't know how long or short our life is going to be. And that's why I have that saying of deferring life until later is like saving sex for old age. That's just not something that you want to do, right? You want to live your life. Sure, you got to go to work and you got to make money, but it's that chasing that dollar. It's when money becomes the object instead of the tool that it is. And my experience in life is you never make enough money. When you're 18, 20 years old, or you got that first job and you think, gee, if I can just make $100 a week more, I'll be all set. And it seems like you're always chasing after more money. And that becomes your focus. So, think about the finite time that we have and how many years you have to spend with your family and do the things, your freedom, you're finding you're doing what makes you happy, and, driving in the car to get to your job, that's an hour wasted or however long. Is there something else, a different way that you can do it instead of that 9 to 5, just going to work, Monday to Friday approximately, whatever your work schedule is, and, then you're exhausted on the weekend, or you gotta, you try to go on a vacation. It's the quantity, enjoying life every single day, whenever, what you're doing. So, don't waste your time chasing after money and then getting caught up in all of that time for money situation when, you can do things in a simpler way. You can live a simpler life. And, the other thing to think about that too is, with thinking about like with Susan, is I know a lot of people that worked and worked and worked and worked at their jobs. Then they, sold their house, retired, moved down to a condo in Florida, and then, had a heart attack on the golf course 3 months after, moving down there. So those are the kinds of things, is if you keep deferring your life down the road, and again, I'm not saying anything about Susan with her life. I'm sure she had a very full life. I mean, she certainly became, very wealthy in her life, but I'm sure her family would, again, rather have her around than the money that she's left them for their future. So think about those things. Think about being present with your family and enjoying every single day. Enjoy the little things. Get out. It's early in the morning. The sun's coming up. Enjoy your cup of coffee. And again, I've got Bonnie's sitting over here. The cat tank is right over there. Daisy's down by the pond. I don't know if you can see her or not. She likes to, explore down there, and just enjoy. And if you've got family, our kids are grown up and out on their own, but if you've got your kids present, spend time with them. Have fun with your present. Don't waste your time chasing after that money, because it's an elusive thing. And sure, you may get it. You may become really successful and then be able to, buy the nicer car and the nicer house and have a really comfortable life down the road. But most of us don't. Most of us chase it and chase it and chase it, and we never quite get there. And then when we finally decide to enjoy life, it's too late. So that's just something I really don't want, to happen to you. I want you to enjoy life every single day. Pets, just relaxing. If you like your work, that's great, but always be thinking about how you can experiment and, is there a way to make your drive shorter? Is there a way that you can reduce your debt so that's not a burden on your brain? Just all those kinds of things. So get out there and enjoy life today, because tomorrow might not be here. You just never know.